Hi, Ricky. Oh, we just clever guy. A little loud.
Wow.
Oh.
Alright.
Got brains.
So, my name's Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
Everyone's call me Vicky. And, I was thinking about what to talk about for the senior speech. I could talk about my parents' divorce, talk about my sister, or how cool my dad is. But instead, I chose how I'm a nerd. So, it all started with this game called RuneScape. Joe probably played. And, yeah, I went hard in this game, and I'm going to talk to you about it. Is that not working? There you go. RuneScape.
It's like fifth grade all over again.
So, with my friends, we'd go home, hop on RuneScape, take up up on Skype, and we would train, and do quests, and I wasted so much time in this game.
Needs to be calibrated.
Just double tap the slide.
Oh boy. Go to the left. There
There
you
you
go.
go.
So, yeah, that's me on top of the game. You're not supposed to do that. So, yeah, I went hard in this game, found glitches. We would walk on top of where no one else could go. We would just mess with the game and have fun.
Double tap.
Yeah, go to the left a little bit.
Oh
Here's
boy.
another one.
Double
No double tap.
So, yeah, we would walk on the water. Not supposed to do that. But this game actually taught me a lot. We went and we saw all these guys, and they had all their armor, and they were rich, and I wanted to be like them. So, me and my friend, we joined the dark side, and we started hacking people. And we did it with this thing called phishing. It's with a PH. Yeah,
Left of
that's
it.
me.
Oh,
Right in the slide.
Go to a little bit to the left, because
Double tap the slide.
Okay,
Hey.
so people fished for people steal money. They steal credit card information.
You did
And,
this?
using a fake website, you would log in and then onto like a fake website, and you would get their username and password, and it would be yours. And me and my friend, we used this to get accounts for people. And we would log onto their account and steal their items.
Oh my god.
And,
So
You definitely hacked me.
Somebody stole all my stuff, that's fine. We got pretty rich doing this. So we had a fake RuneScape website. It'd be runescape.com/.t3i.com. And we would get people to log on to it. And they would log on, we would get their username and password, and then they would get redirected to another website. They would log on, and they wouldn't know that we got their username and password.
Double tap.
Left up arrow.
Just double tap.
Double tap.
Just double tap tap.
So one thing leads to another, so now I'm rich. So what do you do when you're rich? You gamble. So found this site made by Nerd, and you would buy in, play Texas Hold'em, and gamble RuneScape Gold with all your money. And next thing I knew, I was really rich, so I had all this money, and people actually bought RuneScape Gold with real money, and that's when it got interesting.
Double tap the slide.
Okay. So, yeah. You can, this is called botting. It's a program. You would use it to train your account so you could go outside and you'd be doing levels. And, yeah, it's helped me get my skills up without me wasting my life. And, this is me. This is, we got like 500 mil, you know? Yeah. This is like a website. Like, people would go on these websites and buy RuneScape gold with real money and items. So next thing I know, I'm selling gold to people in school, making hundreds of dollars because people are nerds. Little do you know, there's people out there you wouldn't know, but they play RuneScape, and I sold them gold, and I got money for it. So yeah, this game got pretty intense. And with that money, I bought video games. I bought Grand Theft Auto. I bought, and then yeah, in this game you get rich, so then you kill people and take their items. So I was going around killing people, taking their stuff, and then I got banned. I got banned for about 3 months, and in that 3 months I learned a lot. I learned that there's people outside, you can go outside, and you can make friends. One of them being Nick, he would come over, he'd be like, he would walk into my house, I'm on Xbox, and then he would shut off my Xbox, hit me with a
It was a stuffed animal snake.
I had. It would hurt. And in that moment I realized I need to go outside and do stuff. So that's me uppercutting Hexroy in GTA. Throw that in there. So yeah, one thing leads to another, and next thing I know, I broke a window. And from this, I learned that if you have a party, you don't have people parking in your driveway, or a neighbor comes over, and she breaks up the party, and then you're screwed. And yeah, but this was a lot of fun though that night. Next morning, I had to go clean up the whole house. There were chips, beer, tabs, beer cans. Yeah, broken window. And cleaned all that up. Next morning, my sister finds out. She's like, "So you had a party?" She's like, "Were the girls there?" I said, "Yeah." And, you know, I just remember being in my bed. I woke up in my bed, pretty off. Like, oh God, what did I do? So, yeah. And then my dad messages me. He wasn't mad. And then my mom messages me. Well, first she tries FaceTiming me. But I didn't pick up. So she's FaceTiming with me, you know. She's like, "So you had a party?" She's like, I'm like, "Yeah." But I cleaned up, and when she came back, she didn't even know how to party. She didn't see this window broken, thank God. And I didn't really get in trouble, but I learned that you can't be having parties or else you're going to be breaking stuff, and that costs money. You don't want to lose money. Money is important. So, learned a lot from this. I learned, yeah, parties are fun, and go outside. But this leads me to another story, when I went to a party in Riverhead. I brought Hexroy. Yeah.
Dead.
I remember beating Brian and Connor in beer pong with Justina.
Yeah, no, that happened.
And Jeffrey was there, and I was off doing my own thing.
You smoked this. It wasn't even close.
I let Jeffrey wander off on his own. So. That was my first mistake. And then the next thing I know, I heard that Jeffrey got hit in the head with a Heineken bottle. And so I'm freaking out. And I didn't know where Jeffrey was. I go inside with my friend, Dory, and we're like, "Where's Jeffrey?" And the kid in there was like, he went in the car and left the party. And I'm like, no, it didn't happen. So I left. And I eventually found Hexroy. He was bleeding. He was bleeding to the head, and so I was a little worried, but it was okay because the girl inside took care of him, and that was nice. Shout out to Hexroy.
Oh,
She asked about AIDS.
wait, don't forget it. Don't.
And yeah, so Jeffrey was okay. Next thing I know, we're in 7-Eleven. Jeffrey has this sock on his hand, it's all bloody. And the lady there was like, please don't tell me you chopped off your fingers. Bloody sock over him. And like, no, and she like gave us a big life lesson, and that was pretty cool. She's like, yeah, that lady at 7-Eleven, I don't know if you guys know her. I think it's Darius's mom. But she can give you some good advice about life. And yeah, so a week later, my mom was like, so I heard Jeffrey got hit in the head with a beer bottle. Like, how does she keep finding this stuff out? Like, would she follow me on Instagram or something? And yeah, I was like, I don't know. So that skipped over. So my mom, I don't know. Usually she would get really mad at like situations that I get myself into, but apparently like the worst ones I get into, she doesn't get mad. So I'm really confused about that. And I can talk about track 11th grade. I used to be a sprinter, I used to be in shape, I used to be pretty fast. And Hanson thought I was really good, so he was like, do the 400-meter race.
Oh.
So I was going to try my hardest, and I thought I was Bolt at the time. If you guys don't know, it's a Jamaican runner. And so I'm running this 400 in first place. Get like 3 meters away from the finish line, black out, face plant, fracture my hand. And I remember my eyes being closed and Hanson being like, finish the race. So I get up, I finish the race, I beat one other kid, even though I fell. And what I learned from that is that reality hits you pretty hard. Like, you think you're invincible and you keep going. Eventually, you just stop and you fall on your face and you're done. All right, next day, my hand's all swollen, hurts. My friends don't think it's that bad. My friend Robbie hits it. I remember he's yelling, but you can't cry because crying's for little wussies. So, I just mad. I'm like, fuck you. So my friend, I think we should have numbers. Okay,
He's got 5 more minutes.
so my friend, yeah, what I learned from that is that your friends, they're there for you, but they can really piss you off. So I guess
I took that picture.
Yeah,